Hi everyone, my name is Jenna. This is Petunia. And we're going to do a relaxing yoga flow today. So let's get started in a seated position. Let's stack our ears in line with our shoulders. Let's bring our shoulders in line with our hips. Let's close our eyes and start focusing on the breath. Let's inhale deeply into the abdomen. Expand the rib cage to the front, to the back, and to the sides. And then slowly exhale. Let's take a few moments to breathe and center ourselves to prepare our mind for our practice today. And when you're ready, let's bring our hands together in front of the heart. And let's focus on an intention for our practice today. Maybe that's contentment, love, happiness, whatever speaks to you today. And when you're ready, let's lower the hands onto the knees. With an exhale, let's press the spine to the back wall as we look down. And then inhale, press the chest forward, lower the shoulders away from the ears, look up. And exhale, press the spine to the back wall. And inhale, press forward. Keep linking your breaths to your motions, moving back and forth, whatever pace you like. And then let's come back to center. Chin level to the ground. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Right hand behind the body. Look behind the shoulder. Close the eyes. Focus on the breath. On your next exhale, slowly come back to center. With an inhale, lift the arms up overhead. And on the next exhale, slowly turn to the opposite direction towards your left. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Left hand behind the body, looking over the left shoulder and then closing the eyes. Going back to the breath. Bring the breath into the abdomen, into the rib cage, and slowly exhaling. Be here in this moment. On your next exhale, let's slowly turn back to center. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. Hi, Petunia. Let's exhale, bend at the waist, hands on the ground. On your next inhale, let's slowly slide the hands back up, coming back up into a seated position. And let's switch legs. Whichever leg was in front will now be behind. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale. I love her. Bend at the waist. Oh yeah, come on, get under here. And inhale, let's slide the hands back up, coming back up to center. Let's place the shoulders and ears in line with each other once again. Let's inhale the breath. And exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Place the left hand next to the waist. Place the right hand on the left side of the head, or just leave it on the knee or the ground. Close the eyes. Walk the fingers out in the left hand if you'd like. And on the inhale, let's gently lift the head back up, hands back onto the knees. Let's drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Right hand next to the waist. Inhale the left arm up to the right side of the head. Let's gently lift the head, coming back up to center. Hands back onto the knees. Let's place the hands on the ground in front of us. I'm going to turn. Let's roll forward. Maybe you're rolling towards your cat like I am. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Feet in line with the knees. Inhale the breath. Exhale, bring the right shoulder to the right hip. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left shoulder to the left hip. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other direction. And inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. And inhale, center. Let's bring the big toes together, widen the knees. Sink the hips back onto the heels. Slide the hands out in front of us, lower the forehead onto the mat. Deep belly breaths here. Maybe surrendering to the moment, to the day, to your life. Let's extend the right arm out further than the left. Let's place the right ear on top of the right bicep, looking to the left side, and then let's place the left hand on top of the right. Noticing the pull and the stretch in the back of the right side of the body. And when you're ready, let's come back to center and switch sides. Extend that left arm out. Place the left ear on top of the left shoulder. Place the right hand on top. And when you're ready, let's come back to center. Extend the arms out in front of you. Look forward. Lift the hips off the heels. Place the knees back underneath the hips. And let's swing the knees over to, or the ankles over to the side. Let's sit the hips behind the heels. Let's extend the legs out in front of us. Let's place the hands next to the waist, and then let's bend forward, keeping our hips in line with the shoulders. If you really want to fold forward and bend your spine, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, you can just bend from your hips. And this is a great stretch too. Keep the toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale into the back of the legs. And slowly exhale. Release any judgments you might have about yourself or how you're supposed to look in this pose. Eyes are closed. You're focused on this moment. When you're ready, let's gently lift back up. Let's slide the right heel towards the tailbone. Let's step the right foot over the left, bring that right foot as close to the left hip as you can, and let's hug the right leg into the chest. Sometimes I just like to bow down my head, bringing it towards the knee too. Then gently lift the head. On an exhale, turn towards the right. Right hand is turned behind the body. It's placed behind the body underneath the shoulder. You can place the left elbow on the outside of the right knee to press yourself deeper into this stretch if that's what you like, or you can keep hugging the knee into the chest. Eyes are closed. And exhale, slowly turn back to center. Let's place the left hand on the outside of the right foot. Let's place the right hand next to the hip, and let's extend the right leg out in front of us. If we don't extend it all the way, you can stay bent. It's up to you. Let's open up the muscle behind the left shoulder. And on an inhale, let's gently lift back up to center. Stay up nice and tall, maybe shaking the shoulders out a little bit, making some circles if you like. And then when you're ready, let's switch sides. Let's step that left foot over the right leg, hugging the left knee into your chest. You can keep your chest upright, or like I mentioned on the last side, I like to sometimes just bow down, bringing my forehead down to the knee. When you're ready, gently lift the head. And on an exhale, let's turn over towards the left hand behind the body. Right arm either hugs the leg into the chest, or maybe you place the right elbow on the outside of the left leg, pressing into this stretch, looking over the left shoulder. And on an exhale, slowly come back to center. Place the right hand on the outside of the left foot, and then slowly extend the leg away from you, placing it wherever you want. This can stay bent, or it can go extended all the way out. Left hand might be next to the left hip. Finding contentment in this moment. And when you're ready, slowly come back up to center. And then let's bring our hips to the center of the mat. And let's slowly lower our shoulders all the way down. Let's bring the hands next to the waist. Bring the heels a little bit closer to the hips and rock the knees side to side. Thinking about the breath here. And let's bring that right ankle up on top of the left thigh. Toes are facing up. And let's lift the left leg off the ground if this is not too much of a stretch. And let's hug either the back of the left thigh or the front of the left shin into the chest. Breathing each breath into the hip on the right side. And when you're ready, slowly remove your hands, but leave your legs where they are. Extend your arms out to the side or in goalpost position. And lower the right foot to the left side of the body. Dropping the left knee to the ground, bring the left foot in line with the left knee. If it's part of your practice, look over your right shoulder. And when you're ready, lift the right leg off the left. Place the left thigh back up, placing the left foot underneath the left knee. And when you're ready, bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh, flex the left foot, lift the right leg up, grab behind either the hamstring or grab the front of the right shin. Each inhale moves into the left hip. And when you're ready, remove your hands, keep your legs where they are. Bring them up into goalposts or extend them out from your shoulders. Lower the left knee over to the right side of the body, bringing the right ankle in line with the knee. And if it's part of your practice, look over your left shoulder. And when you're ready, gently bring your head back up to center. Lift the left leg up, place the left foot back on the mat, bringing it together with the right. And then let's hug both knees into the chest and rock side to side. And when you're ready, let's come back to center. Let's extend the legs out from the waist, wider than the waist. Let's place the palms by side, facing up 45 degrees away from the body into our final resting pose. Let's take a few deep breaths here with the intention of clearing our mind. And when you're ready, let's start bringing awareness to our fingers and toes. Let's rotate the ankles and wrists in one direction and then the other. Let's reach the arms up overhead and point the toes forward and stretch. And then let's slowly roll over onto one side. Using our arm as a pillow. One hand on the ground. And then let's use the strength of our hand to press ourselves up into a seated position. Let's bring the hands together in front of our hearts. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Namaste.